Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you like what you see, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. Mr. John has questions for me, and I came here actually to announce today that they are not doing the meeting. Let me one side if you don't mind for a second. The Upper Yoder Township Board of Supervisors meeting this evening has been canceled due to lack of quorum. It's been rescheduled for, that's backwards, I realize. It's been rescheduled for Wednesday, August 27th, which would be next Wednesday?
Yes.
Next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Please note, prior to the meeting, the doors will open at 6:45 p.m. So, I have Dave Hill here. And I have John here. If you want to say hello, John, it's fine.
Hi everyone.
Dave's gonna say hi.
We're here at the 110 Scumray, is it? Scumray?
No, it's Sunray Drive.
Scumray. I get confused.
So
yeah, I'm easily confused. I find it fascinating. Last minute cancellation. Nobody knows you got to show up. But typical. We don't really want people in the audience. Check the June 19th video if you want to see.
Yeah. Well, I'll be right back.
Yeah. If you want to see the diversion in motion where they try to wait out the audience and the only one left was Klanch filming it. So there was actually a correct, proper recording. They won't do on their own. Just fascinating. And a quorum only takes 3 people. I'm sure they would have had notice.
Let's come out to the.
What's that?
Come out to the parking lot here.
Okay.
So you know.
Oh, it's...
So yeah, that's what's going on here. So my bent thing. So yeah, it's canceled. So we're gonna come out here and catch everybody else that's here that actually showed up to do their thing. Like Chase the engineer, man. You're here for nothing. Nobody told you, right? Did anybody de-invite you from the party?
I didn't hear.
Nobody uninvited you? Well, I mean, your lying eyes won't deceive you. I mean, and I won't lie to you, but yeah, next Wednesday. So yeah, it's next Wednesday at 7 p.m. So they say no quorum. I wonder where everybody is. You know, hard to. I would imagine, yeah, probably. Let's do that. That's better. So yeah, I actually knew.
Hey, you drove down the
So.
road. You didn't stop and say hi. Meadow Drive.
Yeah, so,
Drive the
yes.
other day.
Give me 1 minute. Let me set this up over here and I got a banner here for a couple minutes, John. So, Mrs. Hill is here also. Say hi, Mrs. Hill.
Hello, how are you?
Oh,
I
we're
am
good.
well, thank
We're good.
you.
Did you have anything you wanted to talk about tonight at the meeting?
I do not.
You don't?
No, I don't.
I'm full team generator now. I think they should put the generator in. I really do. You know.
Yeah.
I really think you guys need one.
Yeah.
One here.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I was thinking more like 3.
For what though? I mean.
One for the magistrates, okay? Because imagine this, Karen, Mrs. Hill, if you will. Imagine this. One of the officers wants to charge me with harassment or disorderly conduct in any of these jurisdictions, and if there's a power outage over the magistrates, they can't do it right then and right there. They'd have to write me a ticket and issue it to me.
Yep.
That's not good that's not good, is it? No.
No.
So they need one themselves. The township office needs one for themselves.
Yep.
I figure that the police department needs one also.
The one that's half staffed.
Yeah, and
Staffed.
yeah, and while we're at it, how about one for the garage, the maintenance garage? I think they could use one. And how about every supervisor gets one too?
There you go.
That way, you know, if there's power outages in your neighborhood, you can just go to your local
Yep.
supervisor's office. How would you be with that, John? If every one of your supervisors had their own generator at their house, and then you could go and, you know, put your stakes and your, you know.
Fuck you.
Well, you know.
Fuck you.
It's even on the sleeves.
I'm going to tell you, I'm getting a lot of mileage out of it.
Good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to come and tell everybody here. I'm going to keep this running for a minute. So Karen, I'm not going to put you on the spot anymore. Thank you for coming to the channel
Oh, you're welcome.
and whatever, because you actually have really good ideas at the meetings. I think you do.
Thank you.
Live streaming the meetings also.
Yes.
They rely on me.
Mm-hmm.
So and I feel you're actually a very calm and wise voice for the community.
Oh, thank
For
you.
your
I
neighborhood.
appreciate that.
And I think they listen to you too, actually.
I hope.
So, well, I mean, you have good cop and bad cop in any situation. So, Dave is loud and assertive.
Yes.
I'm not saying you're not assertive, but just oh, by the way.
Yes.
So, and I appreciate everybody that comes to any public meeting to do this because it's important. We all need to participate.
Yep.
We all need to do our thing. So, I'm going to hand this over to Dave and he can talk about some stuff, and I'm going to talk to John for a moment here. And, hey, Dave, camera's yours. Camera's yours for a minute. So, I don't know. You want to continue about what you were talking about before I stole the... Oh, no, I need you to, though.
Okay, all right.
So.
No problem. Yeah.
Drop the tripod.
Tripod abuse.
Yeah,
tripod abuse. I'm writing you up.
Well,
You're getting 12 demerits, and that could be almost disorderly conduct. Or no. Just an interesting night. I found out from a phone call that we weren't going to do. We're going to township meeting tonight. I think it's kind of questionable as far as what's my word, integrity. That seems to appear to be a theme of the day, where we blame residents for police misconduct, hire bad cops that shouldn't even be cops, and we'll get into that more in the next coming meeting. I have a lot more information for them. And special thanks to people who support me and like what I do and everything else. Jess, you're on the list. We have Kate, Erica, and Paula. I think there was anybody else, but I want to thank all you guys for your support. It matters. I shouldn't have to be here, but I'm required to be here because of what's been done to me, my wife, and other people in this township. I don't want to say too much tonight. I like to do it in front of an audience, but it'll be interesting next Wednesday. I'm sure the goal was to have minimal people show up at the meeting. As people are coming tonight to be here, even the engineers here, and nothing going on. And they figure, well, next week people won't be busy, or they had plans or something else. So I promise not to miss it. I promise to be here and support the team effort for what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. There's not much else you can say. We need the rest of the good, the bad, and everything else. But I heard that it says on the paperwork, quorum. Well, that's only 3 people. They couldn't find 3 people to come in and try to make a decision. We'll ask next week. We won't get an answer. It's a personnel matter. And I've got a lot of updated data that I will be happy to present in my 3 minutes of time. One of the things that I think I'm going to bring up is the fact that we need a generator. We've got to have this lot lit up when all the police cars are sitting here all night with no police coverage. That's pretty important. We repeatedly have nobody on duty 50% of the time since June 20th. And it's good to show that. So if the power happened to go out, which probably happened 3 times in the last 20 years, we need to have people showing them that the police cruisers are, they're not lonely. They're out there. Nobody can steal, nobody can strip them, nobody can take anything, because when the power's out, everything's lit up here. And it's important. Other than that, I don't have much else going on. I need to be surrounded by people I like and people I dislike, because it makes a difference. I see one of my least favorite officers on duty tonight, and I was hoping he'd stop by and say hi, but they've been avoiding me now. Because I wear a body cam all the time. Anytime I'm walking, anytime I go out, I need a body cam. I don't need it here, obviously, but it's got a reckless operator convicted, and I proved that some police officers aren't as good as others. And It's been interesting. It's been 2 years now I've been coming to the meetings and doing what I have to do to make people held accountable for what they don't do. Well, one is the biggest problem with Upper Yoder is they don't represent the residents here. People with valid complaints get ignored. People don't, when they have a problem, when they don't have anybody to go to, and you come here and you still don't have anybody to go to because they could care less. And any documents presented are ignored. And they turn it around and go, well, you did this or you did that. No, I didn't. I cannot let it go. I will be happy to do this till the people are removed from here that shouldn't be here. They resign, which once I think all the information comes out, there will be some uncomfortable people hanging around or no longer hanging around here. Depends on the case. But that was actually about it. John's having a conversation with somebody off camera, and we will continue this thing again in 6 days and see what happens. I have to apologize for my lack of script tonight. Things I can't say now or at this time, but I'll be glad to bring up next week. But things I like to bring out as a interesting surprise for those that can't imagine how the real data will come out sooner or later. You can't cover it up and you can't hide from it, and you can try to blame somebody else for what you don't do, which is pretty much your job, an unsupervised police department. But that was about it for now. Yeah, just waiting for John to come back and finish this off. He's far more versed and experienced in this. I don't. Thankfully, I don't have to do it all the time. He's pretty much a full-time YouTuber because of what's been done to him and what's happened and everything that's gone down. But it looks like an in-depth conversation over there. Oh, I do have, by the way, for those of you watching, I do have a favorite shirt. I hope you can see it. It's my new favorite shirt. It'll be explained in detail next week, but anybody that needs a shirt, let me know. I have a Fire Zach Red Sea, and I also have some other shirts to pick from, or your favorite, your unfavorite person you don't like in Upper Yoder Township, or as we refer to, corrupt Yoder Township. That's it for now. Hey, John. John. I'm out of words. I've covered all my
all your bases?
yeah, I covered all my
Viewers?
bases for now. Things I can say tonight, and
7 people watching. Good. Thanks for everybody joining in. We appreciate all the support. Actually, we're going to stick around here for another couple minutes and talk.
One thing I do want to say though, and I want to say it again, and I'll say it every meeting. Upper Yoder loves bad cops. They love pedophiles, what kitty diddlers. They love spousal abusers. They promote people that make illegal traffic stops. John saw that firsthand. And then they take people that are fired from other departments and terminated, and they try to make them. They end up trying to make them a sergeant illegally when they didn't take a test. And
Yeah. Oh, okay. Something I wanted to talk about while we're still talking about things. Okay. An Upper Yoder Township resident made me aware of something. I'm going to ask actually the engineer, because the engineer might know. And I don't know if he can discuss it or not, but I bet he can. Maybe he can't. I don't know. So I'm going to ask him. There is an apartment complex down the road here, a little ways behind us. Back there behind us. Maybe. It's down there. Yeah, three-quarters of a mile, just maybe a half mile, something like that. It's called Carriage Hills Apartments, and So Upper Yoder Township has the Upper Yoder Authority that handles their sewers. Okay, and Dave, you actually have a tank, don't you?
Yeah, we got a tank.
So you
out
don't
there.
you can't really comment on that. I'm gonna ask Chase in a minute when he gets done with his conversation here, if he knows anything about the authority. But they are not under the Greater Johnstown Sewer Authority, from my understanding. Correct?
Right.
Okay.
Right. They have a separate authority.
Yeah, and I guess Carriage Hills, for some reason, is not in compliance with the pressure testing that's required. And as far as I know, and I don't know, and if my friends that live down there are watching, comment in the thing down there
Yeah.
if you still have water, because as of 3 o'clock, I believe it was 3 p.m. yesterday, the close of business yesterday or something, 3 o'clock yesterday, they were not in compliance, and they could have the water shut off. So I'm curious to know if Carriage Hills Apartments down in Upper Yoder Township, there down by the Giant Eagle, M Subs down there on Goucher, if you guys still have water. If you do, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. No, don't thumbs down. Don't ever fucking thumbs down my fucking videos.
That's hurtful.
No, it kills the algorithms, man. That's why they do it. That's why the people come there and do it, because they come there, they know that, like, you know, it makes YouTube go frowny on me. But that's cool. Whatever. Do whatever you want. I just want to know if they have water down there. So if my friends that are watching that, I hope you guys are watching. You should be. You're supposed to be here. 7 o'clock. You're supposed to be here somewhere. You told me you'd be here. Where are you?
Yeah, and John, one other
I don't
thing.
fight fights. Listen, I listen. Okay, I'll fight. You can put me in the ring and I'll fight for anybody. Okay, but I can't fight if you're not there.
Right.
At least watch me get my face punched in.
I would ask everybody that can, please show up for the meeting next Wednesday. Oh, I get
That pisses me off when somebody asks me to advocate for them, and either A, they don't show up, or B, they whatever.
Please, everybody that can show up next Wednesday at 7.
Wednesday,
please,
7 o'clock.
please
These
be
meetings
And-
here are they're spicy. Sometimes they're like, like
Well,
jalapeno spicy. Sometimes they get into like, the other kind of peppers,
And I want to say something to everybody who watches these videos. Everything that I brought up here, every statement I made, every point that I brought out, every time I questioned their lack of honesty, I have documents for everything. I can document and prove everything I've said. The other thing I want to say is, and this is very important to me, as always, Upper Yoder loves bad cops. Lord knows they know so much about them. 2 awesome cops, police officers, that got terminated on June 19.
Yeah, that was a real
Backdoor stabbing.
So this summer's been kind of weird for me because I've been actually out living my best life, honest to God. I've been out doing some fun stuff this summer in between all these meetings. I've been going to some concerts and stuff. I've been doing a little bit of traveling. I got to see my cousins over the weekend, which was, dude, that was awesome. I absolutely, if my cousins are watching, love you guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for coming. Thanks for letting me show you Johnstown. It only took, 40 minutes?
Well, what's left of Johnstown?
Yeah,
wait.
we went to the cemeteries where everybody was buried. That's, I mean, that's one thing that'll always be, for me here, I guess.
I
them,
just smile. But yeah, anyhow, I'd like to say, 2 officers that I want to mention again. Todd Miller, an officer who was actually commended by Upper Yoder for going into the river and saving a guy who had a head injury in full uniform. And he received a commendation for that. I think it was 2020. And Todd Miller has been an exceptional police officer his entire life. Same with Don Wire. Don Wire saved my life. Don Wire took a situation that they refused to handled it, and convicted somebody. And they turn around and, well, what did they do? Don Wire has got a commendable record. He was a K-9 officer in South Fork. Everything he does is professional. And apparently in Upper Yoder, that's a gray area for these people. They
It's funny when I get random Facebook Messenger messages from clearly fake accounts, okay, that tell me things and stuff about stuff and things. Okay? I love that part, all right? And they're like, yo, you didn't hear this? Okay, and I'm like, okay, yeah. So
there's so many people willing to share information as long as you don't share them. And
Yeah.
thank you, everyone. I thank you for that because it matters. And there's a lot of data to be mined. There's
it's
a lot
not,
of data
look,
to acquire.
I'm not trying to catch anybody up on anything, okay? I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm not trying to do, okay? I'm trying to get these people that you elected, that you voted for, that we all voted for. I don't live here, but I still voted for my own set of devils and demons and assholes and jerks and Herbs. I never voted for Herb Ewald, though.
Nice shirt, John, by the way.
Thank you, Lonnie. Nice shirt for you. Hey, listen, anybody that's interested in merch, get at me. We have Fuck You Herb shirts available. We have Zach Ratsia shirts. We have Fire Blake shirts. We have
Wardrobe.
yeah, we got them. Any other kind of merch you want, we can. I guess I can do hats. I'm kind of learning about that, but I do have the lead and the line on how to get that done for us. So we're getting there.
Well, anyhow.
But yeah,
Thanks, everyone.
I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings or anything. I just want them to do their jobs right. That's all. That's it.
Accountability is a wonderful
Yeah.
thing. You know, it does happen.
It's not a thing to make money. It's not a thing to do. That's not what my goal is here. My goal is to have, honestly, Dave, here's my goal, and people don't understand. Maybe I come off about this wrong, but you know what I want here? I want the best. Excuse my French, everybody, but I'm going to speak the way I always do. I want the best fucking police force that we can pay, patrolling my streets, patrolling his streets. And what that means and how that is, okay, is when, boom, I swear to defend and honor the Constitution of the United States and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. That is first and foremost. And if you see another guy that's wearing one of those uniforms and he's hurting somebody, he's breaking the law, then you cuff him. What do they say? Hook them up. You hook them up. Even if he's wearing the same uniform you are, you hook him up and you put him in the car. That's important. That's the problem here. Stop. When I speak with a police officer and he tells me, look, every bad cop makes me look bad because I care and I do this shit right and I'm trying out there and I'm not trying to hurt people. I'm just trying to make sure people follow the law and I'm trying to help people, okay? That kind of hurts my soul, man, because like in any endeavor I ever did, I tried to do it right. Not necessarily be the best at it, but at least do it right and be thorough about something.
Be honest.
Okay, because I got to tell you something. When I was a truck driver, I used to be the best at tearing down construction fences going into jobs. I was thorough about it. I hit every one of them. Never paid for one either. With impunity, I would just, no, you're paying me to deliver the load. I delivered the load.
Honesty is important.
And I was honest about it. Anytime I ever tore up a truck, yeah, I did it.
Okay.
I did it. And I told them how I did it.
Accountability is a wonderful thing, and it will happen. Thank you.
So they should. No meeting
Yeah,
tonight.
that's it. All right, John.
I'm gonna see if I can get Chase on camera for a minute. Hey, Chase, can I bother you for 2 minutes, please?
About what?
About Upper Yoder stuff. I have a general question actually.
What's the question?
It's about do you know anything about, like, you're an engineer, about like the pressure testing and stuff they have to do? Okay. And you probably don't want to comment on anything specific, but what does that entail? Can I turn this around? Do you care? Just information about what it is and how it works, okay? Because
So just
do you want me to give you a background on why I'm asking you?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a rental property, large rental property here in the borough, I guess, that they had notices that the authority was going to be shutting off their water for non-pressure testing, non-compliance or something.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody brought it up to my attention, and I want to get as much information as I can. So I figured I'd start with you, and you could just maybe tell us what that's about.
So
It's not public information.
No, I don't mean like, I'm not saying that. When I'm saying it, okay. What does it? And I'm not talking about the case specifically. Don't not on that specifically, but in general, can you tell us what that entails?
What pressure testing
Yeah,
entails?
like and what like compliance and like what does that mean? Can you tell us that? Can you tell me that?
I can tell you what pressure testing
Okay,
is,
good.
but
All right, yeah.
so all that is anything that's all the underground drain lines for your house,
Yeah.
under slab, underground, that just has to be watertight,
Okay.
and it has to pass a pressure test,
Right.
which is either 5 pounds of air or a water test, whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, they just have to hold 5 pounds for
So, all right.
a
So
gravity system.
most of them, I would imagine, do comply.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is it like? Because I don't know, and if you don't know and you can't answer, that's fine. I understand that. I completely get it. Because listen, I'm not trying to jam anybody up here. I'm just trying to get informed because I don't know. Okay. I knew what a pressure test was, but I just like. So, I guess when property trade changes hands now, there's like a pressure testing that needs to be involved or something like that, like that under new
That
rules
they
or
have
something.
to-
Yeah.
Any resale.
Any resale.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what I thought. That my assumption was right. Thank you for asking me, like I didn't think that was anything you couldn't comment on, but yeah, it's a tough situation, Imagine if you lived in a apartment complex, right? And cuz you'd have to post the property obviously, You came home and like, wait a minute. Landlord pays the water bill. Why the that's kind of what's going on here, you know what I mean? And like I said, everything I've informed you right now, that's all the information I have. So I haven't spoken with anybody today. Nobody's contacted me, but I guess it was 3:00 yesterday. That was the certification was no longer. So which is a bummer. It's a real bummer. You know what I mean? If you if you don't have any control over your water, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be like,
No, don't bring it, it's settled.
is it? That's good. Okay, good. Good. Thank you. Okay, good. I'm glad. Good. I'm glad it's settled. If it's settled, thank you for telling me that.
They're not compliant, but the testing is settled.
Okay, good. I think that's what the premise was that like something wasn't done or something, on time, and good then. So if there's no issue then with people's water being shut, then good. I'm happy about that. At least everybody is good. At least that is my thing. I tend to think about things like practically too. You know what I mean? Like sometimes water is something we all need to live, obviously. Okay, and I feel that
So that's
any
what
rule can
you're
be
being
worked
put in
around
shape.
to make sure that people have water,
Every time.
especially in a situation like that. That's just what I feel. That's my personal position. You know what I mean? Because I'd be really unhappy if I came home and I was like, oh, why doesn't the water work? Oh, bureaucracy. You've been around me enough to know that my head was probably explode, right? Right? Seriously, okay, That's all. Okay, but I'm glad that it didn't. I'm glad that didn't happen. So, Chase, I appreciate you.
Yep.
You're a good engineer. You
Thank
know,
you.
and you're forthcoming with information. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I hate to end the live stream when I actually have people watching it, but I'm going to. So I'm going to go over here and do that. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go check out the new police cruiser. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go check out the new police cruiser. If anybody wants to, they can donate me a new monopod. Well, I'll buy one, but it's really bad. The new police cruiser. All blacked out, all murdered out. It sure does look nice. I mean, for what are these, Tahoes? So they bought a Chevy. Right there it is. There's the plate. 3472R. MG 3472R is the new unmarked tell by the Chapman Auto Stores. There's a camera there. Camera's probably all around it. I'd imagine. So that is the new unmarked Upper Yoder Township police cruiser. If it's behind you, there's no light. There are no, I think the lights are all hidden. There is no way to see them. Bet you there's some in the grill. Man, you can't see a light anywhere on this thing. Maybe the corners light up red and blue. Oh no, those aren't lights. I want to see it lit up. So then I can tell what it looks like for when they do decide to violate my rights. There are lights there. I see lights there. Those could be plate readers too, though. I don't know what all the cop equipment is in these. Sure does have big brake rotors. That's compared to this. Okay, so that's a Chevy Tahoe, right? There's no badging on it whatsoever. It doesn't say. It just all it has is a Chevrolet badge. That's it. No model marking at all. Huh. That one does not have a cage in it either. Which has a leather gut. Hey, did they spring for leather on this, guys? No. I'll be dipped. No leather in the new cruiser. So, Upper Yoder Township Police. This is one of their old ones. I think this is the oldest one. Maybe this one is. Do you have any, wonder if any officers are out or if they're on duty. You guys have coverage right now, Dave? Is there coverage right now? Is there coverage? Is there police coverage? Oh, yeah. He's on? Hey. Yeah. Oh, tricky. I love that Commonwealth versus Bradley thing they put there. This is funny. Excuse me. This is actually hilarious. When you see a sign, this place there, because of you. That sign there is because of me. And an incident in August 2023. Be making a video about that again. Probably next week. Part of that is going to involve one of those places that I can't take a camera in. Downtown there on Washington Street. My thing is really fucked up here, so it's 1:15, guys. They're not having the meeting. I managed to stand here and talk about nothing for a full 30 minutes. So, I'm going to finish this live stream, go say goodbye to everybody. The usual suspects and subjects and whatever again. So, everybody, the Upper Yoder Township Board of Supervisors meeting scheduled for this evening, August 21st, 2025 at 7 p.m. It's canceled due to a lack of quorum. It has been rescheduled for Wednesday, August 27th, 2025 at 7 p.m. Please note, prior to the meeting, doors will open to the public at 6:45 p.m. So that's when we get to come over here and do what we do what I do, petition the government for addressing my grievances. That's gonna be a fun one. I wasn't even planning on yelling, screaming, and hollering tonight. There was no need for me to. I knew what I knew was gonna happen. I knew what I was gonna say, but I'm tired of being stonewalled. I want something to happen. So I'm gonna finish up my stream here. Say goodbye to everybody that came tonight. Okay. Mrs. Hill came. We're gonna say goodbye to Mrs. Hill. Bye, Mrs. Hill. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
See you Wednesday.
See ya.
Somebody told me that some people don't like it when I walk up to them and I shove a camera in their face. So I'm gonna do it this way now. So Chase, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. It's your job, I understand. Sir, thank you for coming. You come to all the meetings too. Appreciate it. Dave, thank you for coming to the meeting.
If you like what you see, leave a comment.
And if you don't like what you see, of course, leave a comment.
Even if you don't have a comment, please leave a comment.
That's right.
Thank
So,
you.
yep, thanks, guys. Bye-bye. That was fun tonight. Yay, good time.